Um, now, you have helped the customer make the decision. You have been doing adequately high quality follow-up, and as a result of it, now the customer comes and gives you the order. Now, he has decided in your favor, and in sales, as we say, order is something which is very exciting. People are happy, everyone is singing. Um, Teams which have worked hard on it are happy. But here is the most critical phase of sales. Understand one thing, that once the customer has placed the order, it means the customer has trusted you and expects you to deliver beyond commitments, deliver as per commitments and beyond commitments. Now, I personally, whenever I have been in a sales call and I have done the deals and gone through all the phases with the customer, and when he confirms the order to me, I have personally gone through two emotions at the same time. One, yes, I got it, that kind of a thing, obviously because I have defeated the competitors and all. But at the same time, another thing which has always gone on in my mind is now the responsibility that's on me to deliver. Now, this responsibility is important for you to be able to take on this responsibility and be able to do justice. So what you need to do at this stage as a salesperson is that clarify the terms of the order, leave no ambiguity. So for example, if you're saying that the work would be starting in the next 1 week, then yes, in the next 1 week the work has to start and the customer has to see it start. In case you have ordered for a device which has got Wi-Fi, you need to confirm that it has got Wi-Fi. Ask the customer if customer thinks that it has got the ability to connect to a cell network, then you have to clearly tell him that it doesn't have that. But yes, if you want to make calls using the Wi-Fi itself and using the web technologies, you can make calls and you can help him. So leave no room for ambiguity. At times there are lots of ambiguities in the whole thing. For example, I know a deal which was done where the clauses uh, related to travel and stay was not clear. So it wasn't clear as to the level of hotels where the consultants would stay, the kind of class in which they would travel. So the consultants expected business class, whereas the customer expected economy class. The consultants wanted to stay in a 5 stars hotel, which was their norm in the company, but the client put them up in the customer guest houses, which was definitely not up to the standards of the hotel. Now, while the customer objective is to get the work done in a comfortable enough manner, the client objective was as per the rules of the client. So ambiguities like this create execution challenges. So more so into the long duration contracts, you clarify the terms is so very critical, so that the long duration contracts go well. Now, this is also the phase where immediately your relationship building starts. So it's not about taking the deal and trying to execute it. It's also about building the relationship. For example, what do I mean by this? I've seen very many salespeople interact extensively with the customer before the deal, but moment the deal is signed and the bill is provided and the sale is done, I've seen that the level of contact goes. Um, the Even if the customer is calling for some requirement, his calls go as missed calls, while before, uh, even if the salesperson was in a meeting, he would come out and all. What's important is that the customer will get what he wants. Understand that one thing. Whether you as a salesperson are able to earn his trust or not in this whole interaction is up to you. If you can earn the trust of a customer, and if you can build good relationships with the customer, remember, we all know the golden rule that one satisfied customer gets you 6 more. Now, what do I mean by relationship building? Now, if you have taken a camera, obviously relationship building, what do you do with that customer? So typically through your CRM system, some mails and some offers and all that will go. A good relationship building exercise is one where it helps the customer network beyond. For example, if the customer need was travel, then just kind of, is it possible for the sales system to send some travel related updates to the customer? If the customer need was of um, good quality photography, he wants to learn more about photography, does your CRM system connect him up with the various photography classes which are happening all over? If the customer need was to be able to connect with the web and take the photographs, download it on the computer and connect it, through your after the sale was made, did you connect with the customer and ask him if he could do and upload on the data on the computer, on the web? Have you done those things? Have you gone that step beyond, so that when the need was identified somewhere after the order process, the need is fulfilled? So a customer says that I am buying this laptop for my child. Okay, great. So obviously it's all about the child using the laptop. So fine, the customer has given the laptop to his child, the child is happy, the birthday has happened, everything's fine. Now it's about the usage of the laptop. So have you somewhere dovetailed and said that, hey, as your child started using the laptop, if there are some things that we can help him with, we'll be happy to do that. Please let us know. Or when the relationship is built and you have been able to establish a good relationship with the customer, you can go to the next step, and then you can ask the customer on, could you did you have an antivirus installed, etc., etc., and walk him through the whole process. Remember, a customer is sales is a human interaction. Now, though I know that a lot of these online sales portals don't have much human interaction, and that those have reduced the sales, but those kind of online portals will only work in those situations where the customer is absolutely definite on what he wants. For example, a customer knows the kind of Canon lens that he wants to buy. He has a Canon camera and he exactly is very clear. Such a customer is very evolved. In that customer, you need not do anything. Straight away, you bypass the sales cycle, get onto the order stage. Take the order, book the order, deliver to him, and be in touch with him on the new lenses which the organization has released. Okay, so yeah, what you might also do with such a customer is definitely something more. Yes, you can get him associated with the wildlife photographies or the other landscape photographies which the customer is interested in. Let him know about the exhibition, let him know about the various societies in the city where he can go and collaborate with people out there. So order taking, I think, is it's important to have no ambiguity, clarify the terms, take the order, fulfill the expectations, and do it on time. Do not mess up here. Once you have been able to fulfill the relationship here with the customer, that is where the customer will start trusting you. And once it starts trusting you, believe me, it's very easy for you to get more and more business. It doesn't take time. Ask yourself that question. What do you do once the customer has signed up with you? Do you really do much after that? Explore it. A lot of people just push it onto the service, saying that now the service guys will take it forward. That's where the salesperson loses the 6 more sales. Okay, so as a salesperson, be very clear when you've got one customer, ensure that you generate at least 6 more orders through that customer, not by asking directly for a referral again, but by doing intelligent follow-up and helping the customer meet his need. Need was not to buy the product. Need was something else. Understand that.